Side Davis Arena, but who?
Wait a minute. I know that limo. I know exactly who that is. It's the only person in OVW who can afford a limo.
Is it Usher?
No, it's not Usher. Even better than that. I can tell you who it is. It is...
The Baja Men.
No, it's the National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. PEC-Tacular, and he is here to celebrate 500 days as the National Heavyweight Champion. I mean, he's been out in Hollywood. He's been partying with all the stars out here. He's been celebrating 500 days as the National Champion, and he is finally here. He is gracing us all with his presence here at the Davis Arena. This is going to be, look at, there he is. There he is right there. Get a shot at him.
They can still be Baja Men.
This is like TMZ. I'll tell you what, I got to go back.
Nope.
I got to go back and meet him.
Oh,
I'm going to be a part of the celebration. I can't wait.
Okay.
This is going to be awesome.
There we go.
Yeah.
Introducing first, he is from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Kurtis.
certified Luke Kurtis making his OVW debut. See, there are few lights that are more distracting than those with the DC Productions, but apparently Shane and the Dude distracted by Jessie Godderz arrival.
I'm distracted by the longest limo that I've ever seen in my entire life, Brian. There was 2 limos in one.
What's got to fit all of Jessie's ego in it?
And his opponent, he is the OVW Rush Division Champion from the great beyond, the star of the show, Star Rider.
Star Rider, your Rush Division champion, making his way to the ring. And Steve, you can just see, you can see through the mask, this ego he's had on, this confidence is just grown and festered inside of Star Rider.
He is getting right inside the face, right in the face of the newcomer, Luke Kurtis. Star Rider with an ego, like you said, the likes of which we've never seen before, but I'll tell you, that ego has taken him to where he is today, defending Rush Division Champion. Maybe not in this match, because the Luke guy maybe doesn't deserve it, but, you know, whatever.
Star Rider's kicking off here against Luke Kurtis, an OVW newcomer, again making his debut here under the beautiful lights of DC Productions at historic Davis Arena. And Star Rider, Steve, has had a tumultuous few months. I mean, he had battle after battle after battle with Gustavo, and I don't even want to call them matches. I want to call them battles, because those two went to absolute war.
Those were fights. Those were fights, not quite to the death, but you had to know that these guys wanted to put each other out of professional wrestling. It's gotten to that point now between them.
Steve, you're not wrong. We saw a dark side come out of Star Rider. I saw a couple teeth come out there.
Yeah, I was going to say something came out of him on that huge back suplex.
Star Rider, though, has been different since that rivalry, Steven. He's been so dark, so aggressive. And you saw the Nightmare Rumble, paranoid, looking over his shoulder constantly, thinking each entrant was going to be Gustavo.
Well, it's done him nothing but good, this new attitude. So I say, why not?
Ooh, see, if what it takes to get a title is to just demolish someone who used to be your brother, your best friend, with a steel chair.
You've never held a title, so you wouldn't know.
I had an OVW Women's Championship match. It didn't go well. Oh, here we go. Back body drop by certified Luke Kurtis. Star Rider now on the outside, favoring that back, and ooh, baseball slide.
They almost baseball slid out of Davis Arena with that one.
I guess they don't play baseball in outer space. Star Rider turning things around and making Luke Kurtis pay for his momentum. Star Rider now back in control of this matchup, trying to pick up Luke Kurtis on the outside.
On the outside of the ring. Oh, huge backdrop onto the right side of the ring apron there. It's a little harder than it is in the center, just due to the way that physics work. You wouldn't know that, Brian. You wouldn't.
Here we go. Star Rider going for the pin here. Ooh, Luke Kurtis able to kick out at 2, but you can tell that spine has to be hurting him after being dropped onto that apron.
Star Rider.
Star Rider right back on the attack.
Takes everything seriously in the ring, but you got to think he's got a little bit of confidence going in against the newcomer here, and rightfully so.
I think still Star Rider, there's still some aggression inside of him. There's this dark side to Star Rider that's been overtaking him. It's like the Venom symbiote. He's just different now. And I think every time he's in there beating someone up, he just sees Gustavo. He just wants to be inflicting more pain on this man who feels like has cost him so much.
You need to call it what it is. He's not different now. He's better now, Brian. He is a better professional wrestler due to the way his outlook on the world. Now, Lucas, was it Lucas Kruel? Lucas Kurtis.
It's Luke Curtis. Come on, certified Luke Curtis.
Lucas Kurtis. I mean, again, he's got a fantastic look, and he's probably got a fantastic future ahead of him.
Ooh.
But against Star Rider, the Rush Division champion, tonight's probably not going to be his night.
Star Rider eating a triplet of forearms.
You see what I'm saying?
A drop kick of his own, and you see Star Rider taking that time to brag, taking that time to gloat. If you want to go, see here, that's calling himself the star of the show. But look, if you want to go to the winner's pay window, you don't waste time. You don't brag. You get right back to the fight. You go for that 3 count.
Star Rider kind of playing with his food at this point, just picking the right opportunity to end this.
Now, folks, we don't know exactly what's going to be happening at Tough Love on February 10th here at Davis Arena, but you got to think, Star Rider's going to be involved as the Rush champion, but hold on.
Gustavo!
Gustavo out here. Where the hell did Gustavo come from? The Hardcore and Heartthrob wanting to get his hands on Star Rider, but Star Rider
doing everything in his power to avoid him.
Oh!
Dropped on his head.
Star Rider ran right into Luke Curtis and what? Are you
Your
kidding me?
winner, certified Luke Curtis.
Certified Luke Curtis just got a certified win over the Rush Division champion.
What in the hell just happened?
What just happened?
Highway robbery.
Steve, that's not highway robbery. I've said it a million times. All it takes is 3 seconds for everything to change here at Davis Arena. And we just saw history made. Luke Curtis just beat Star Rider, the Rush champion. What just happened? Okay, wow, what an opening matchup. Star Rider just beat by newcomer Luke Curtis, Rush Division champion, just took the pinfall. Wow.
A Star Rider is upset, and rightfully so. That was highway robbery. He should go to management about that. That Gustavo.
Hey,
that's
management's
unfair.
done enough for us tonight. You know what? So we got a huge triple threat tonight in the women's division. We got OVW Women's Champion Freya the Slaya taking on Charlie Kruel and Dream Girl Ellie. It's gonna be a heck of a matchup.
As impressive as that is, there's nothing more impressive in all of human history. Today, 500 days, Jessie Godderz has been yours, mine, theirs, everyone's OVW National Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, we celebrate that fact.
Okay, you know something you guys are actually gonna wanna see though? We got a huge tag team match later on. Dysfunction is gonna go 2-on-2 with Level X. It's gonna be an incredible tag team matchup. You're not gonna miss a second of the action of OVW tonight, folks, so do not go anywhere.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Angelina, you've had a hell of a career, but you're returning to where it all started, OVW. When you were here the first time, you lasted 1 week. When you face me, you are barely going to last 1 day, because I am going to end your career in the same building that you started it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 500 days as OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. PEC-Tacular, Jessie Godderz.
Godderz making his way here. Clearly, he wanted to gloat and celebrate a little bit for its 500th day as National Heavyweight Champion. And you know what obsessed me the most is he flew out. Someone to light the candles from California. He says like a sommelier for candle lighting. You know how expensive that was?
That's the most delicious looking cake I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jessie Godderz, National Heavyweight Champion, going to be joining us on commentary here for the evening. Is this how you wanted to celebrate your 500th day?
This is exactly what I expected. Look at this guy. You think my bodyguard's big? You see how big my lawyer is. Don't mess this up for me.
What? Why do you have a big lawyer?
The following is a non-title triple threat match. Introducing first, from your local playground, OVW's cutest little ditzy firecracker, Charlie Kruel.
Charlie Kruel, the princess of Pop-Tarts, a fiery little firecracker she likes to call herself. And hold on, offering the champ a Pop-Tart to celebrate his 500th day.
Introducing second, from Tampa, Florida, Dream Girl Ellie.
Jessie, they come bearing gifts for you.
Of course they did. Why weren't they in my limousine then?
Not that you would ever eat a Pop-Tart snack.
Dream Girl Ellie making her way to the ring all the way from Orlando here to compete against the OVW Women's Champion, the Triple Threat.
And introducing third, from Fairbanks, Alaska, she is the Queen of the North and your OVW Women's Champion, Freya the Slaya.
Freya the Slaya making her way out here. WWE Women's Champion. And Jessie, I've heard in the back, I didn't say this, but other people have said she is possibly the most dominant champion in the company despite your 500 days. Unprecedented 500 days as the National Heavyweight Champion.
I knew, Brian, I knew you were going to say something like that to instigate on this special day for him. How dare you? It is obvious that
Steven. Nothing can make me upset right now. Nothing. Look at that beautiful cake. I can about imagine the actual time, energy, and effort that it took to make every single... Is that caramel drizzle? Oh my goodness, that is caramel drizzle.
I want it so bad.
I've heard the price tag on this. It's outlandish. My Kia costs less than this cake does. Here we go. Triple threat match kicking off here. Steve ate a little bit of your cake, Jesse. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, Freya the Slaya just throwing Ellie straight down to the mat. Now, guys, do you think it's going to benefit Ellie and Charlie to work together here against a clearly more dominant, powerful...
yeah, it is. There's no way that individually either of these women would stand a chance against Freya the Slaya.
Now, Steve, that's debatable. I mean, Dream Girl Ellie is an incredible competitor, has wrestled all over the U.S., has been seen all over. And Charlie Kruel is regarded as one of the brightest young talents in the sport of professional wrestling. I mean, Freya the Slaya is not in there with slouches, Steven. She's in there with OVW professionals.
But she's Freya the Slaya. Now, Jessie, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a question. I hate to bother you.
Please do.
I want to get a champion's perspective.
Thank you.
How do you feel about the reign of Freya the Slaya so far? Are you impressed with what she's been able to do in the ring?
Oh,
I mean, if I was her, I could probably do the same thing and then a little bit more.
Sure.
A little bit more. Luckily enough, she's in the position that she's in. I'm in the shoes that I'm in. Mine are obviously
bigger,
expensive.
More expensive, yeah.
Exactly. I wasn't going to say anything, but it's just the fact that I'm actually here. The time that I'm actually spending here is worth its weight in gold. That cake is a true testament of the appreciation that I'm finally getting around here, the recognition as the National Heavyweight Champion.
I think we saw a true testament of Slaya's strength there with that falling back slam there, literally throwing Ellie out of the ring after a very aggressive attack from Dream Girl.
You got to try to chop down the big oak tree. I hate referring to her as an oak tree. She's going to kill me.
You got to look up some Alaskan trees. Oh,
Okay.
but Charlie Kruel, she just felt that pine on her back
Right.
after Slaya slammed her down.
As amazing as that is, my bodyguard here, my security, he actually arm wrestled 4 people in one night and beat them with one arm. There it is.
Freya the Slaya picking up the win.
Your
over 2
winner,
very engaged competitors.
Freya the Slaya.
Honestly, they never stood a chance, just like nobody stands a chance to take the belt from our OVW National Heavyweight Champion, Mr. PEC-Tacular, Jessie Godderz.
Many have tried, all have failed. I think you guys have thrown everybody and the kitchen sink.
Freya the Slaya. I heard you had some choice words for me, but let me tell you what, honey, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. I am Angelina Love, a 7-time Women's World Champion and the winner of the 2022 Women's Nightmare Rumble, which means I get a shot at that pretty little OVW women's title that you're holding. And it's not like I haven't had a size difference in a match before, but make no mistake about it, be looking over your shoulder, because I am coming back to OVW and I am going to cash in my title shot and take that title from you. But I'm not going to tell you where and I'm not going to tell you when. Just know that it's coming, because as Brian Kennison said, I am Angelina freaking Love, and don't you forget it.
Angelina Love has some
Angelina?
tough words for Freya.
If you think it matters when or where your plastic ass shows up, then you need to lay off the Botox, because it is clearly clouding your judgment. To me, it sounds like you're stalling and you're scared to face me one-on-one. And you should be. Because no amount of plastic surgery is going to be able to fix your face.
Oh, come on, no! How do you make a tense situation worse and more tense? You add a little Ryan Howe.
No, he's here to relax everybody, lighten the mood.
Hello, Freya. Hello. You look ravishing this evening. Ravishing. Come. No, I need to speak with you. I've had something on my mind. Hold on. See, Freya. I've been going through some things. Well, quite honestly, my spirit feels like those 2 girls do right now. Would you mind getting the ropes for me, Freya?
Oh, this is ridiculous.
So, hey, sit lower. So, Freya, what I must tell you, see, I've been battling some things lately. I could really use a good friend. And our interactions when we've passed, you've been very kind to me in a silent kind of way, very friendly. And see, you're a champion, and you know what it's like to be so lonely at the top of the mountain. It's a lonely place up here. And my closest friends and people to me know me as Diamond, and some people, when I'm out performing, refer to me as even King Diamond, because I'm a king of rock and roll. So what I'm saying is, I've got a Queen of the North and King Diamond of rock and roll in the ring, 2 champions. And what I would have given all these years to have a woman like you on my tour bus. So I've got something in my trousers for you.
What? No,
if you don't mind a minute.
Show. That's not good.
What is it?
Come on, no. Come on,
it's
ice for
down
brains.
there.
Just because
It's a treat for everyone, I tell you.
Oh, this is a heavy one. Oh. See, these take some work. This is a platinum ticket to my tour bus, Freya. And
this guy, man, this guy. Ryan, do you really think that you're gonna try to you're trying to butter Freya up because you think she's gonna be on your side? Right, listen, you have no game. The only reason you think you have game is because you have that big booty hoe following you around everywhere. And guess
you
what?
come in and interrupt me during my time. I want nothing to do with you. You're hurt, you're injured, you don't belong here, get out of here. And if you got something to me, you can say it to my friend Freya.
To your friend Freya?
Yeah.
I can see why you would want her. She's really big, she's tall. I can see if you put 2 bolts in the side of her head, kind of looks like Frankenstein. Hey, wait, hold on.
Don't speak of her that way.
Hold on. I think Freya is a Franken Howe.
You know.
So listen. Let's do this. At Tough Love, let's have a blind date mixed tag match, and you can find whoever it can be the big booty hoe, it can be the Franken Hoe, it doesn't matter who you choose, because whatever lady I choose, she and I are gonna wash you 2 away.
Oh, here we go. Challenge been laid down by Omar Amir. Guys, I know Ryan Howe likes rock and roll, but right now, I don't think he's got the pebbles. He doesn't have the stones to take up Omar Amir on this challenge.
I'm the best.
Linda Kay backstage with breaking news on Tough Love. Thursday, February 10th, here at Davis Arena.
Whoa. Did you see what just happened to me out there? Did you see what just happened? I just lost to Luke. I don't even know his last name, and he beat me because Gustavo was out there. Gustavo distracted me. If it wasn't for Gustavo, I would have won. I would have beat that nobody. I'm the Rush champion. You do not treat the Rush champion like that. I want a rematch tonight. Tonight, I want Gustavo barred from ringside during the match. I demand it.
Well, I guess we'll see if he'll get that rematch after the break.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Bowling Green, Kentucky, Superior Tony Evans looking to come out here and prove his namesake.
Brian, I can tell you for a fact that he's definitely prettier than your girlfriend.
I have a wife, Steven, and she's best friends with your wife. I don't think that's going to go over well for you. She's a beautiful lady.
She'll get it. She's saying.
What he's saying is, yikes.
And his opponent is represented by the Apex Intellectual, Dr. Ricky Joe.
He's back, the most hated man in OVW. Why? Because you clowns are jealous. The greatest wrestler alive on day 1 of his return to greatness, Tony Bizo.
No one told me Ricky.
Let's go, baby. Use that hate. You limmies, you haters, you bumpkins, you backwoods fools.
He's going to avoid eye contact. He won't say anything to me. Tony Bizo, looking like toilet paper rolled through a mud storm.
Jesse, I see you're holding your finger up, a bit of disappointment here. Do you not agree?
I'm kerfuffled. I hear what that guy is saying. I don't know who he is. He speaks very eloquently, but he is completely and utterly wrong.
Ricky Jones.
I am sitting right here. I am everything that he just said, except for all the bad stuff.
He's got the sunglasses on. He didn't see that you were over here.
Ricky Jones, the Apex Intellectual out here with Tony Bizo. Looks like a cotton ball in the world of Mad Max.
Well, listen, luckily enough, he won't have to meet my security guard. Actually, nobody has. I'm actually very excited about the fact that everybody's been very ruly. Nobody's tried to actually come and ruin my party.
A very well-behaved crowd so far.
Listen, it has been non-stop. I cannot
Here we go.
Oh,
roll up
this
here.
could be
Tony
over.
Evans tries to get the win early on Tony Bizo.
Well, Jesse, I know you can tell I'm incredibly nervous, and my flop sweat probably smells terrible, so I apologize for the next half an hour or so that you got to deal with.
Now, Tony Bizo is out here in a pair of Target socks that he got from 2004. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, they got that gray insole that makes them smell less bad, I think. I had those in middle school.
Looks like he's had enough. That doesn't look like a champion as far as I'm concerned, but that cake is fit for a king.
Tony Evans laying in some king-size fists into the face of Tony Bizo. Speaking of socks, Tony Bizo looks like an old sock that's been ran through the dumpster a few times. Ooh.
That cake is for somebody that could possibly be the face that runs the place. This guy.
Now, Jesse, let me ask you, this is your 500th day as National Heavyweight Champion, which is a very impressive feat, but we just saw Rush Division Champion Star Rider irate over the loss. Now, picking up a loss as a champion,
I can't believe that.
Does that hurt a little bit more to the old pride?
I don't know what it's like to lose. I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I win. That's why I get elegant gifts such as that bad boy over there. That's why I can afford this fellow over here. This guy weighs 299 pounds.
I can see it.
Wow.
I figured he was pushing 350. Now, is this your lawyer or your security guard?
This is my security guard.
Spinning backhand there
I
from Tony Evans.
sincerely thought that people were going to just flood me.
Now, Jesse, you are the National Heavyweight Champion. You're a fighting champion over 500 days.
Gentle.
So, I mean, you got to tell me.
You see,
why do you need a bodyguard?
Hollywood Haley J is out here, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second here. Tony Bizo might be a little distracted by his former love.
Bizo was shaking in his robe there for a second, seeing Haley.
His eyes look a little different. What's going on here?
He's grinding his teeth. Those veins are popping out of his neck. Bizo's turning up. Oh, and turning off Tony Evans.
Oh my goodness!
Here's your winner, the complete package, Tony Bizo.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Brian. Tony Bizo able to pick up the win. Sans wrestling boots. Congratulations to him, but now he looks like he's right back to where he was.
He looks like a rejected Cabbage Patch Kid that someone lost in the Mojave Desert. Tony Bizo, though, with Ricky Jones in tow, picking up a win over superior Tony Evans.
Have you guys seen this cake?
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who've helped people that have been injured or wronged. Did you serve in the military from 2003 to 2015? And are you suffering from hearing loss or tinnitus? Then pay close attention to this message. Due to a faulty design, the earplugs worn by soldiers like you serving their country could not maintain a tight seal, exposing the soldiers using them to dangerously loud sounds. Does that sound familiar to you? 3M, the manufacturer of these earplugs, has agreed to pay $9.1 million to soldiers who've used them from 2003 to 2015 and are having hearing problems. And remember, by filing this claim, you will not impact your VA benefits. Call the legal helpline right now. You could receive a free cash award and have your medical expenses covered. And there's no upfront cost to you. They only get paid if you win.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Oh, there goes Howe into the ring post.
Oh, hold on, Dime just threw that powder in Steve Michaels' face. Big Steve Michaels. Goes down to the cutter. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, change maker hit by the big man Dimes and the win.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Well, boys, I believe this is not a test. Now's the time. Nobody's coming.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Brandon Espinoza, Iron Bear Tom Coffey. This is Dysfunction.
Welcome back to OVW Dysfunction. action making their way to the ring. Brandon Espinoza and Tom Coffey, two very intimidating men. And speaking of intimidating, look at that wrist bracelet on Brandon Espinoza. I have good authority. That's from a local mental psychiatric facility, and he was just released. I heard he beat somebody up at a Sam's Club.
A Sam's Club?
And their
Either that or a
opponent,
flea market.
the Sultan of the Sky, Blanco Loco, Unforgettable, Aston Ray. They are Level X!
What in the Sam hell is Dysfunction doing at a Sam's Club?
Buying in bulk.
Because they're bulky. There we go.
Level X has been picking up bulk wins all over the U.S. Aston Ray and Blanco Loco, just two impressive competitors.
You know what, boys? I've about had enough of this. Nobody's obviously going to try and touch me. I'm going to go back, get ready with Shannon the Dude. How's that grab you? Yeah. Me and Beefcake.
Well, you're leaving because no one tried to touch you.
Brian can leave. You can stay.
I don't understand.
Hey, listen, if you're lucky enough, you might be able to take part in my little celebration.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Oh, sure. You already tasted the cake, so. Jessie
Godderz.
Godderz.
Let him hear that.
Jessie Godderz leaving the ring sets here. Folks, Godderz might be leaving us, but he's leaving us with a bunch of action here. We got Level X taking on Dysfunction.
Big Tom Coffey in a vulnerable position, which is not something that we say often. Oh, welcome back, sir.
Godderz deciding to sit back down and regrace us with his presence here at the commentary table. Looks like his celebration's all over the place. He doesn't even know exactly what's going on.
I do know exactly what's going
How
on.
dare you question?
Oh, God!
Jesse knows what's happening at all times.
I think Coffey's going to be questioning a lot of things into that humongous kick from Axe and go for the pin as he should. Coffey able to kick out.
This is my celebration. I conduct it. I know exactly where I need to be at all times, always in all times. This is why exactly I want to be right here next to my cake, because nobody's going to touch it. I was just making sure there's a little fellow over there. Looked like a creature, looked like a gremlin with one tooth and two eyes. One of them's coming out the top of his forehead. He had this look in his eye, and I wanted to make sure my security guard could size him up real quick, just in case we take him out.
Rana.
We actually do have real gargoyles in the audience here at OVW. Be sure to get your tickets and see the gargoyles.
We got a curly head one next to me at the desk.
No.
Loco and Axe Ray, quick tag there. Ooh, modified Bulldog.
Innovative maneuver. Oh.
No,
Innovative, unorthodox, unpredictable. I mean, you can call Level X all those things.
No. I genuinely think that might have been the Pope that was over there trying to make his way back and try to ruin the celebration. So I had to make sure I had a bird's eye view of it.
Noted.
Luckily, it wasn't. So
you said the Pope, just so I'm clear, you said the Pope.
Absolutely, because everybody's still trying to rain on my parade, and I'm making sure that it doesn't happen.
You need to stick your security guy on the Pope is what you need to do.
Speaking of the Pope, small miracle earlier, Tom Coffey actually caught me backstage, got me in the corner. I think he was trying to steal my wallet, but I gotta tell you, for a big burly man, his beard smells amazing. He's an intelligent combatant. He actually makes his own beard oil.
That's the worst commentary on a human being that I've ever heard in my entire life.
This is great, but did
Here we go. You see Brandon Espinoza just take a Loco off the top there.
Right. Did you see the 14-foot ceilings in my home last week? Did you see the celebration that was at my house?
I saw your very impressive house, Jesse. My wife was very impressed with it, and I felt very inadequate, and that we don't need to go back into it.
Right. Well, RDJ came over to my house, and we were spitballing potentially Spider-Man 6. I'm just saying.
He's not talking about Rio de Janeiro.
No. RDJ.
Yeah, the one and only.
As a nerd, I have so many questions about the Marvel Cinematic Universe for you, but let's just get back into the matchup. Tom Coffey here in the middle of the ring with Blanco Loco, and
picked the man up by his arms and flung him into this bear hug.
Blanco Loco fighting desperately out of it, Steve.
Doing everything that he can to escape that torturous maneuver from the big Iron Bear.
Now, Tom Coffey, not just big in size, again, big brain. He's got a degree in astrophysics, and that is why Brandon Espinoza, scouted him and brought him to Dysfunction, not just for the mental streak, but the power as well that he comes. 2 count, though.
2.5. I thought that was it.
Have you watched any of my matches? Have you actually called any of my matches?
You literally have me in your theme music calling one of your matches.
I swear he doesn't watch it. He's just babbling the whole time.
Listen, I have a great vision plan, okay? I see that you have some bifocals there. Is that what those are called?
Trifocals.
Okay, trifocals. Okay, let me make a phone call to my guy. I mean, it'll be like a different guy because you're definitely not going to be able to afford my guy. But I'll figure it out so you can at least have a guy because you obviously don't have a guy right now.
What kind of guy are we? An eye guy? Okay, Here we go. Tom Coffey working over Loco in the corner again. Tom Coffey and Espinosa doing a great job cutting this ring in half and isolating Loco here in the corner.
Loco doesn't stand much of a chance. Maybe 0%.
Loco.
Dysfunction doing everything that they can, but they need to wrap this up before Blanco Loco.
Not only does he desperately need to make a tan, but he desperately needs to be one of my parties. That's what this guy actually needs in his life.
Guys, speaking of desperate, Loco was in Dysfunction's corner, still putting his hand out for a tag. He has no spatial awareness right now. Loco has had the crap beat out of him so far. Dysfunction in a very, very good position to win this matchup.
Literally and figuratively. Oh, it just boots him out of the ring.
It's not pretty, but it's effective.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably do the same thing if I saw him in my house. I would definitely kick him out.
Loco trying to get back in the ring, trying to get in quick to get in action right, get the fresh man, but again, Brandon Espinosa cuts him off in the pass, doing a great job of isolating Loco.
Somehow had the wherewithal to counter the maneuver. Brandon Espinosa on the outside. Is he going to be able to? There's the tag.
There we go. Loco using an unorthodox offense and that strategy to get to his corner. Action Ray, the fresh man in. Goes straight for Coffey and now going for Espinosa. Look at the agility. Look at that backflip. Next to Is he in the Matrix? What the hell just happened?
Unbelievable agility.
Tom Coffey realizing his partner's in trouble, breaking up the pin, and I don't blame him.
Agility.
This is not legal. I need to get my lawyer here. That's not. Did he even tag him?
Action Ray trying to get out of that bear hug, and oh God! A springboard enziguri. Action Ray is on fire right now.
I hear everybody clapping. They must have finally realized that I'm down here with my cake.
They're saying congratulations, Jesse, on 500 days.
Are they seeing the incredible performance that Level X is putting in against Dysfunction right now? Look at this double team maneuver. These guys working in tandem with poetry in motion, watching Level X hit their stride.
Dysfunction, who has been a tag team for quite a while, usually they have the advantage. But Level X, the tag team maneuvers that they're able to put together are revolutionary.
Tom Coffey winded there, guys. So he couldn't even get in the ring and just pulled him to break up that pin, but Coffey might be in trouble here, guys. Can't even get to his feet on the apron.
Well, luckily he's not the legal man, and he just got his partner
Here we go,
rolled up.
modified schoolboy.
What?
Level X picked up the win.
Your winners, Level
That's the thing, guys. Level X can hit you out of anywhere and pick up the win. And speaking of hit you out of anywhere, what the hell? Tom Coffey. Monstrous shoulder block took out Loco.
I'll tell you what, they don't look like winners right now, do they, Brian? Dysfunction standing tall.
Dysfunction obviously upset about the outcome of this matchup, and now Tom Coffey laying in right and left hands to Loco. Dysfunction just laying waste to Level X. Come on.
I would never invite these guys to one of my parties. No way.
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
Folks, welcome back to OVW TV. What a night we have had so far, guys. Me and Steve joined at the desk with National Heavyweight Champion Jessie Godderz.
Everybody stay calm. Obviously, nobody's going to try and get froggy tonight, and I appreciate that. Brought the man meat over here. There's nobody that's going to come at me. Yes. So you know what? I'm going to cut this right now, and I'll be back out here for my celebration. So maybe if I actually afford you the courtesy, one of you two could maybe celebrate with me in the ring. How's that sound? But for right now, this is over.
Greatest news I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, all right, there we go.
I feel like we did something wrong.
No, he talked to me. That's all I can ever ask for. Consider yourself fortunate that he even looked at us.
Jessie Godderz, just as mysteriously as he appeared, now exiting Davis Arena. Said he's going to his 500-day celebration. I don't know what Mr. PEC-Tacular has in store. There's always something. It's always wacky.
And it's
you just
always
never know.
great.
I hope it's not a Ryan Howe concert, I swear to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following rematch is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, your Rush Division champion, Star Rider.
Star Rider coming out here with a fury, Steven.
I guess that he got with management in the back. The rematch signed, sealed, and delivered. Here we go.
You see Star Rider still irate over losing to Luke Kurtis.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Kurtis.
Star Rider, they couldn't remember the man's name, but you saw backstage. He was embarrassed. He was irate. Star Rider goes to the start of the show, and he was beaten by someone doing their OVW debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been informed that Star Rider's wish has been granted, that Gustavo will be banned from ringside for this match. And I've also been informed by OVW management this match is for the OVW Rush Division Championship.
Hold on, what? This is a Rush Division Championship match?
Huge news, ladies and gentlemen. We have an impromptu championship match.
If Star Rider was mad before, he must be irate now. And hold on, Luke Kurtis beat him with that earlier tonight. We might have a new Rush Division champion. Oh my God! 2.9. Luke Kurtis almost just picked up a Rush Division championship.
He was a hair away from history, from making history here in OVW.
So Steve, Star Rider, he might have bit off more than he could chew. He got what he wanted. Gustavo banned from ringside during this matchup. Oh, God, what a German suplex.
Turned him inside out.
Gustavo banned from this match banned from ringside during this matchup. But in that exchange, God, Star Rider also has to put his Rush Division Championship on the line.
Another suplex into the turnbuckles and a huge spine buster. So much momentum right now. Oh, almost had it.
Luke Kurtis, he knows what's on the line here. He just showed up in Davis Arena, got a big win, and now he has a Rush Division Championship opportunity. This kid has all the opportunity in the world to write his name in the history books. Star Rider has to be rethinking that rematch challenge he made down earlier, Steve.
He's up on the top rope. What's he got in mind? Oh!
Nobody home. Star Rider able to get out of the way. And oh, God! What a missile drop. He's like a shooting star to the chest.
Shot him all the way across to the other side of the ring. And now the aggression, the hyper-aggression of Star Rider starting to show itself.
Star Rider raining down those right hands like meteorites to the face of Luke Kurtis. And Steve, you're seeing some visceral. You're seeing some anger. You're seeing rage come out of Star Rider, stomping the life out of Luke Kurtis.
Well, rightfully so. He was bamboozled, hoodwinked in the match earlier today. Unfair circumstances put us where we are now. His championship is on the line.
Yes, you're hearing this audience chant Gustavo, who made the appearance in that match earlier. Some would argue distracted Star Rider and cost him, but right now, it doesn't matter what happened. What matters is what's happening. A Rush Division Championship match. Luke Kurtis getting a shot at Star Rider, but right now, Steve, Star Rider just beating this man senseless. I mean, this is a Rush Division matchup, but Luke Kurtis might be rushed to a local medical facility if Star Rider keeps this up.
Stomping on his throat. Star Rider again taking out all his aggression. All the aggression that he's got for Gustavo and that he's got for Luke from earlier tonight. Taking it out now.
Oh, brain buster. Oh, my God.
What little brains this guy had left have been drilled into the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, this one.
Star Rider looking to make, wants to go for the pin, but I think he wants to do a little more damage. I think he wants to embarrass Luke Kurtis just like Star Rider was embarrassed. You hear him talking to the camera saying, I'm a star, I'm a winner. Maybe sending a message to Gustavo in the back saying, run out here again, this could be you.
Gustavo should very well know that he is a star, very well know that he's a winner, because he is, ladies and gentlemen, your Rush Division champion.
And Steve, even that doesn't come without asterisks, and you gotta think that also bothers Star Rider. Oh, another brain buster. Luke Kurtis is not getting up. Star Rider refusing to go for the pin, though, just want to do more damage to certified Luke Kurtis.
I think I might see a little bit of brain leaking out of his ear there, ladies and gentlemen. This one is over. Star Rider looking to maybe prove a point at this point.
Hold on. Speaking of prove a point, he might be wanting to send a message. Steve Star Rider looking for something under the ring. Oh, no. Come the hell on.
From now on, we will call him Chair Rider, ladies and gentlemen, looking to introduce a little bit of hardware into the match tonight.
But because the man beats you, Star Rider, you can't take the loss and improve yourself. You got to come out here and try to beat the man with the chair instead of going for the pin and getting your win back? Come on. Referee throwing
your winner as a result of a disqualification, certified Luke Kurtis.
Luke Kurtis with 2 wins
Oh
in
my
one night.
God!
Oh, but all that.
Did you see that? Star Rider just threw that chair straight in the face of Gustavo.
You know who didn't see it was Gustavo. Too little, too late. The man got wiped out by Star Rider.
Gustavo coming out here trying to help out Luke Kurtis, trying to stop Star Rider from attacking this young man making his debut, and got a chair to the face for his troubles to Gustavo.
3 referees. It took 3 referees to pry that chair from the hands of Star Rider.
And thank God they did. I mean, think of the history of that steel chair between Gustavo and Star Rider, Steven.
Star Rider doesn't need a chair.
Star Rider needs a straight jacket. He needs to be restrained. Come on.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Godderz coming out here to celebrate his 500th day as the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, and of course, flanked by Shannon the Dude, the self-proclaimed radio heavyweight champion.
Self-proclaimed is a little light. He has won. He has had matches for and has won that championship. I'm telling you, Charlene McDaniel needs to get out of the ring and quick. She was not invited to the party.
Godderz out here, champagne and cake in tow. Good. Oh, good. Shannon's got something to say. Fantastic.
Of course he does.
Yeah. Stupid me thinking we maybe get through the next little bit without something super annoying happening.
This is it, everybody. 500 days. 500 days. That's almost 2 years. That's more than a year. That's more than some of you guys have actually held a job. Yes, for me! God, I'm so excited. This is amazing. You guys got me a cake. You got me... Bozo, you, come on up here. Come on up here. Join the party. I'm so...
All right.
This
is great.
This table is,
you jealous?
is a little cheap.
Hold on, Dancing Stevie J's been invited to the party.
Nothing can... Hey, don't make it a deal. Hurry up. Don't make it a deal. Hurry up.
I actually prefer
It's
this.
about me, not you. This is all... everybody, please, quiet down, please. Don't... thank you all. From Hollywood,
Sit down here, all
California,
of my
you guys
lonesome now.
sure know how to throw up. It's the cake for me, though. Do you see that? Can hold. Listen, hold this for 2 seconds. Oh.
Yes. Pop the champagne. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Come over. Oh, yeah. This is for everybody in the back that don't know what they're doing. This is for... Ow! Ah!
Oh, come on. He brought him in there just to spray him with champagne? Oh, come on.
What a celebration. What a celebration, champ.
Steve has very sensitive skin.
Whoa. This is the greatest celebration ever. There you go. Have a sip of it. You deserve it. 500 days. Oh, that... I don't think you got the good stuff. That's the cheap
I
stuff.
was gonna say that's like this year or something. We done that's not the corn bleu or whatever they call it. I know it's a lot about me. Let me, ma'am, that's a sir, ma'am. I'm so elated for this day right now. I'm going to give back to the locker room and give one person a potential anybody. Really, I really don't care who it is. I'm so, Shannon, you know we've talked about this when we were talking with our DJ and the Spider-Man contract potentially. Anybody in the back that would like to actually face me for this, I'm so confident that nobody's ever gonna come close to touching me. So confident. Shannon, this is a business decision. You know very well, put it all on PECs.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got $1, you put it on PECs. You got $10,000, you put it all on PECs. So anybody in the back that actually thinks that, you got a chance, come on out. I dare you. I mean, we might have a little extra for you.
Oh, so you're not in there for that one. Are you proud of yourself? You're covered in champagne, you look disgusting. Oh, hold on. I don't think Jessie Godderz invited Mahabali Shera to the party. The Indian Lion staring down a 1,000-yard stare through the National Heavyweight Champion.
Brian, I'm covered in French champagne and I couldn't be happier.
You smell like old McDonald's.
Don't touch the cake, don't touch the cake, don't touch the cake. I get it. You're excited, you're hungry, big fella. It looks like a snack. It's not a snack. It's not a snack. It's my celebration. No. This is the wrestling. I get it. Yeah, everybody thinks, oh, it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna wear it. No, we're not doing that. Hey. Don't make me go back and get my security guard. Don't make me get my bigger lawyer. Don't make me, thank you. Do the wise decision, set it down. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, what are you really out here for?
Shera making his intentions known.
Next week, you and me.
What? Wow.
We got nothing to worry about. Shannon, you know what? It's okay. Grab the cake, please. Grab the cake. It's okay.
Mahabali Shera comes and ruins the celebration for Jessie Godderz. How dare he?
Godderz' knees shook so hard, I think I could hear him rattling over here. I think Godderz might be afraid of the Indian Lion, but Mahabali Shera laid down a challenge for next week. Hold on. Hey, congratulations, PEC-Tacular. Now you're Cake-Tacular.
How dare he? He ruins the celebration.
Cake-Tacular, you get it?
Happy 500th, Jessie!
I'm gonna take the Pop-Tarts. Those are mine now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't hear it, Shera said next week, you and me. I sure hope we can make that happen. Oh my goodness.